This is not an anti-gay podcast.
That was just a bad...
My LGBTQ posse, I am on your side.
I don't have issues. I'm just being irate for drama. I just think it's stupid. I just think it's asinine. I mean, be confident about who you are, embrace who you are, and love who you want. And I support you with that, honestly.
Face ID. Wow. Okay, a lot of applause. I think this is a big deal. Yeah. Is this just because I don't like to have to deal with opening my phone? Or is it because I love the idea of my phone being able to see me?
I don't.
I think that's why they're clapping.
They're clapping because they're told to clap because they want to promote this.
No, but I think they're clapping because
they're really excited.
They think that they want their phone to see them.
Yeah, because they want the phone to be the robot friend they never had.
And they want it to understand
them. They
them.
want the phone to understand them because they've never been understood before.
Yeah.
They've never felt understood.
They've never felt
And nothing can understand you better than an artificial intelligence
than a camera.
Than a camera and run by an artificial intelligence that is programmed to comfort you.
Yeah.
There's got to be nothing better than that.
To help you get there. If you're lost,
and reflect
you'll never be lost again.
And always reflect you, what you are, and what you want.
And keep you on point too, because it'll remind you that you're missing a meeting.
Yeah, that's okay.
Do all that
for those types of people.
Tell you if you have atrial fibrillation.
Yeah, it can keep you safe,
keep you on point.
But the unconscious thing, the insidious thing, is that it is just it's Narcissus is what it is. This is the myth of Narcissus. That it's the mirror. It's a tool that becomes a reflection of yourself. And then the tool starts influencing you more than you influence the use of the tool. Potentially,
I think this is the first time anyone has ever mentioned narcissism in conjunction with smartphones.
No.
And I think this is a really amazing moment.
No.
Sorry. This is the shit you get every day, 24/7, all day long, 365. The Caretaker and Jimmy D. Face ID, we're assuming, is what?
Is facial recognition software that will work as through the AI algorithms of your dingus.
Yeah, I think that's right.
So Face ID is the future of how we will unlock our smartphones.
She reminds me of Charlton Heston on the beach at the end of
to make Face ID possible,
yeah.
some of the most advanced technology we have ever created. And much of it is packed right up here into this tiny little area at the top of the display. We call this the True Depth camera system. And it is made up of incredible state-of-the-art technology.
This is cool shit.
Okay, dot projector. That's it. That's the IR.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
There's also the proximity sensor, the ambient light sensor, the speaker and microphone.
That's the mapper.
Dude.
The dot projector is the mapper.
You know what would be
point
cool?
Cloud.
When are they going to come up with an app to hook this up to your 3D printer? That's what will be really cool.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
My nephew
have a 3D printer?
My nephew got a 3D printer.
And now he's printing guns.
Guess what?
Typical.
His bar mitzvah money. And
What's
I told
he printing?
him, well, whatever. He builds stuff. He likes to make furniture. What I told my brother, I said, make sure you tell Walter that it's he who makes the parts makes the profit, not he who designs the machine.
Or he who steals the idea.
That's what I don't want to say that. You reverse engineer is what you do.
It has an infrared camera. It has a flood illuminator. It has a proximity sensor, which it's had ambient light. It's also had that speaker. Well, there's always been a speaker, but it's been a lo-fi speaker, microphone, front camera, dot projector. So that means that there's an RGB, there's an IR camera, and there's a dot projector. So that's basically like the way that the IR lasers shoot out and make a point cloud.
To this True Depth camera system area. It is amazing. And here's how it works. Every time you glance at your iPhone 10, it detects your face.
It's like she's Mason herself.
Even in the dark. The IR camera takes an IR.
Oops.
The dot projector projects out over 30,000 invisible IR dots.
Look now, damn, she really. No, she's kabuki.
She can ride her face.
She's all kabuki.
Through neural networks to create a
Racist.
mathematical.
That was.
fucking
Come on,
racist.
you see a Japanese face
This
with.
is so racist.
You see
This
a
whole
Jap-
podcast is one big racist rant.
I was just saying what it looked like.
And this all happens in real time. It all happens invisibly. You don't see these things going off. It's incredible. It just all works. It all happens.
I think she's
To create
Chinese.
Face ID, we worked with
not
thousands of people
Japanese.
around the world, and the team took
She's
over
got one of
a
those
billion images.
South Asian
With
nostrils.
that, they developed multiple neural networks.
More
to create
racist
Face
bullshit.
ID.
It's fact of fact.
And to process the machine learning in Face ID's neural networks, we built Apple's first ever neural engine. Yeah, this is a
He
big
put an
deal.
extra vowel in
our
engine.
This is
in our
bionic
phones
again.
Is
Yeah.
an A11 bionic chip with a built-in neural engine to process face recognition.
Wow, we're doing a lot of cuts here.
Yeah.
A lot of camera changes.
Now,
Bionic.
the neural engine is specialized hardware built for a specific set
Doesn't it seem like a lot of
machine learning
cutting?
algorithms.
Mm-hmm.
This is another example of the incredible collaboration between the hardware and software teams that's only possible at Apple. The neural engine is a state-of-the-art ultra-fast processing system. It uses our
State-of-the-art.
highest density computing ever.
Dual-core
It's a
design.
dual-core design. It can perform over 600 billion operations
600
per
billion
second, and it's used to the real-time processing of Face ID recognition. But for all of us, it's
600
just
billion.
super easy and fun to use.
That's a lot.
That's a fucking
You
lot.
set up Face ID,
How
you
many
just
does
follow
yours
the
do?
on-screen instructions.
Oh,
and it tells you how to move your head around in
looks
the
like-
camera so Face ID can recognize your face. And that's it. You do that once when you set it up. And Face ID learns your face.
God.
Hey, that's what's her
Even if
name?
you
Look.
change your hairstyle,
Yeah.
you decide to put on glasses,
God, she's so.
you're wearing a hat,
Severe.
you do it up any way you do it, Face ID learns your face. It
Actually,
learns-
I
she looks a
think
little
everybody
peaked.
we've seen so far has been really fucking serious.
Yeah, they seem sad.
Like most people don't seem happy.
No, none of
This
these.
isn't like a Kodak ad.
No, ain't. It sure ain't. The only happy person we've seen is that woman that kind of creeped me out at the beginning. She's the only person who seemed like, I'm loving this.
Oh, the one on the stand-up paddleboard, who was paddling
well, she
through
was.
the lake.
Yeah, she looked awkward. But the woman that I was saying, she looks easy to work with.
Oh, right. Yeah,
She's the
she
only
was
one who-
excited.
she was
But
happy.
She wasn't a model.
No, she's not a
who
model.
you are.
Oh my
And it
God.
adapts
What? It's Obama again?
No, he just looks so fucking miserable.
Yeah, he looks awful.
Doesn't
I know.
This is like Orwellian shit.
That's what I mean. It's psychological.
Like they're back to the thing that
Yeah.
they were criticizing. In other words,
Yeah.
that's the image
Yeah.
that the hammer was thrown at.
Yeah, pretty much.
And here we are.
That's ironic. It is ironic.
It's
It really
crazy.
is ironic. It's because it reflects people. People aren't happy, dude. People really
No,
are
they're
not
not
happy.
happy.
They're not.
And this is the truth.
It is the truth, and that's because they want. Because they know naturally. When you see stock advertising, everybody reacts. Look at those douchebags. They look like they're just a bunch of jerks having too much fun. Is what and Apple is ahead of the game. They know that. And it's the severe. Then they get by on the whole aesthetic of the severe minimalism, which goes back, the style wise is just pretty much 80s anyway, right? All this is 80s aesthetically. It's just 80s in another context, pretty much like a reality.
Dude,
that was,
what the are you talking about?
the stylistic
80s was a
of the
fake
80s.
realism?
Yeah, it was a reaction to the. It was I mean, when I say fake, I mean like lush. It was like a lush. It was like real life through a lush filter. You know what I mean? It looked nicer than
got
real
that.
life, but it was
Okay,
like
I'm with you now.
And it was an attempt at realism.
I
like
got you.
everyday to love it was new wave. It was
I got you.
La
When you said the thing
quotidienne.
about the filter, I got it.
yeah, that's what I mean by fake real.
I got it.
to you as your face changes over time. Let's say you start to grow a beard. It works in day, it works at night.
Ooh. Look at that guy. He could write for the Washington Post.
He could
He could be
a day trader.
a HR guy.
HR? No, he looks too. HR people are up with people. They're peppy.
I don't know. I mean, he could be HR.
He looks pretty beaten down by life, though.
Why? Because he's black?
No, because he looks like he's like, damn it.
The teams worked hard to make sure the Face ID can
See the white guy smiling.
like photographs.
See? Why is
Okay.
the white guy smiling?
All right, that's weird.
Why is he
The
smiling?
ginger is terrified. The black guy is like at the end of his
The
existential rope.
the female ginger,
And this guy
who looks like he's
is just fucking so glad to get the promotion.
He's glad. He's like, I'm geeked.
I'm making so much money right now
He is.
that I can't frown because no matter how
He does.
fucking gone my soul is,
He does look absent.
I just made $1 million
it's
last year.
a smile, but it's a very absent smile. Like it's
$1 million.
It's one of those smiles like you would compare it. I mean, not in art terms,
But
but
a millionaire wears the long johns at this point.
really fancy long johns. Look at that.
Yeah,
those are
fancy.
like
Those are
expensive.
nice. But
Those
I'm
are
just
really
saying,
fancy.
like, he's,
Well, because that's Steve Jobs' style, right?
is it?
It was. He would wear the turtnetks, like
Is
just
it though?
practical, comfortable
Is
clothes.
it really Steve Jobs?
Well, so it's like somebody had it before him. I don't know. That's Calvin Klein is what that style is. You could thank Calvin Klein for that.
Yeah.
Like the T-shirts under the sport coat and shit. But now you just don't need the sport coat.
And worked with professional mask makers and makeup artists. In
Whoa,
Hollywood
that is not
to
uncreepy.
protect against these attempts to beat Face ID.
Okay.
All right,
So
bring out-
they made masks.
Bring out the sex robots.
to make sure that their face recognition technology works.
So that they can have a test where they, instead of having the person there all the time, they have the throw the mask in random places.
God, I'd love to see the footage.
Is that why?
I wonder if they were on the face, like if they were wearing these, or if they were holding them up
I don't know. It's very strange.
when they tested it.
I guess. Like they compared their face to the mask.
I like the idea of them donning the mask.
Yeah.
Like, wow, look at the realism of that.
I still don't understand why they needed to make the faces.
The white guy looks the most realistic.
Well, the guy but he's also in focus. That guy behind looks like he looks
It's the
fake.
focus. Oh, there we go. It's that dual camera
Yep.
with the bokeh.
That's just like
These are actual masks used by the engineering team to train the neural networks to protect against them in Face ID.
oh yeah. So they
incredible.
didn't use real people.
Teams
They
worked
just made
hard to
these
protect your
fucking
face
masks.
data. Yes.
That's stupid. Well, who cares? Who gives a flying F? That was like a.
That's a big deal.
It is why.
Your face data is protected with the secure.
But that they made
enclave
masks to
layer.
test it.
All the processing is done
So these,
on
like-
iPhone 10 and not sent to a server. We require user attention to unlock. That means if your eyes are closed, you're looking away, it's not going to unlock.
So if they
Now,
kidnap
how
you,
do we
they can't
compare
force
that-
you to unlock it.
No, you keep going, I won't.
I won't do it.
I won't look at it.
I won't unlock my phone.
I won't do
That's
it for you.
private.
I refuse.
You can do whatever you want to
I
me.
can close my eyes. Open your eyes.
I will not open them. I will not.
We have a device that makes them open.
I've seen it in
Clockwork
Clockwork Orange. You're ruining beautiful
Let's just say it
music.
together. I've seen it in Clockwork Orange.
I've seen it in Clockwork Orange.
I've seen it in Clockwork Orange. Touch ID.
So that's what I got. I
Wait,
have on
so
my.
Touch ID.
Touch ID. How secure is it? Well, there's no perfect system, not even biometric ones. But as we said earlier, Touch ID is the gold standard for consumer device biometric protection. And the data for Touch ID has been 1 in 50,000, meaning that the chance that a random person could use their fingerprint to unlock your iPhone has been about 1 in 50,000, and it's been great.
So a big argument against biometric is that it's not changeable. You are finding a signature of biological uniqueness, and then you are saying that that is impossible to replicate. And every single time, that's all it is. Like, they can't spoof this. They can't get it. They can't figure it out. We made masks to make sure it can't. Blah blah blah. But the cryptographers and I think the technologists know
Oh, so those.
that it doesn't matter if you're basing something on. I mean, essentially, Face ID is another level of biometric. It's a lot harder to spoof, but it's still not changeable. Like real cryptography, real password security, real security involves you being able to change the hash
Everything
or whatever
can,
you want to say.
Everything can get hacked
like, you know,
eventually.
like, whatever it is, like the password, the encryption, like the key, you can change it.
Mm-hmm.
And so when they say that the face can't be hacked, I go, I don't know, because you can't change it.
Yeah.
Basically,
I mean, don't
I
they?
just don't want those fuckers looking at me
Yeah.
like that.
We'll get an Android.
And that does the same thing.
Yeah. Like subtly.
This whole feature was invented by Samsung.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just there whether I use it or not.
You don't know, right?
Well, it's been taking pictures. It's taken my pictures, and it's.
Well, like Siri,
But it doesn't have that
now,
camera.
So you have to turn off the feature that when your phone is plugged in, it's now automatically enabled.
Yeah.
That when you say, "Hey Siri," at any time when it's plugged in,
Yeah.
it will say, "What can I do for you?"
Yeah.
Which means that it's listening.
Yeah.
The recording function is always running in kind of a buffer, like a loop.
Yeah.
It's constantly recording the last few seconds of whatever you say,
Yeah.
so that it can hear, "Hey Siri."
Yeah.
There's no other way
Well,
that it could
the
work.
same thing is okay Google. This one is listening for.
So at this point, and I think that what they're trying to do is say that they're not sending it to a server or a cloud, and that it's all local, and that's fine. But the truth is that anytime you are measuring someone's input, sound, vision,
it's insidious. I don't agree with it. It's creepy.
they're constantly recording.
Yeah, I mean, I accept it. I mean, I figured whatever. I'm not worried about it. I've
got nothing to hide.
I got nothing to hide. I mean, if people are that bored,
but isn't that the
it's
end of everything?
It's I know. Like I said,
if you got nothing to hide.
Yeah.
What are you worried about if you got nothing to hide?
Well, I'm not worried.
What does that mean? What are you worried about if you've got nothing to hide?
Nothing.
I got plenty to hide.
What? What do you mean?
I don't want anyone to know.
I really don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I mean that
come on.
I really don't.
You don't until you do.
Until okay, if it's made personal. If it's not made personal,
it will always be made personal.
No, it won't. If I never hear anything, I mean, come on, what's the likelihood that, like,
this podcast is going out onto the internet?
Well, that's different. That's me putting myself out there.
You're putting yourself out there.
And so then they're going to start tracking me through my dingus?
And through your dingus, there are ways that if you were to become someone of influence.
Well, okay. Granted I would have something to hide. Then I'd have a reason. Then I'd have reason to not. Now I have nothing at stake because nobody's looking. You know, I'm not like the pen is that mighty. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I don't know if it is. If it is, that would be nice to know. I'd have hope. I'd have hope for us.
Oh, man, I got no hope.
I would still have hope.
Similar statistics for Face ID. 1 in a million.
1 in a million errors. That's the odds of Face ID. 1 in a million. 1 in a million false positives.
Yeah.
1 in a million. Should that impress me? Should I be safe? Should I feel safe with 1 in a million?
I guess statistically, yeah, but I don't know.
Doesn't it mean that
the people are cheering for it, which I think is suspect. Okay. Every time they cheer and clap, it's like, you know.
The chance that a random person in the population could look at your iPhone 10 and unlock it with their face is about 1 in a million. Now, of course, the statistics are lower if that person shares a close genetic relationship with you. So, for example, if you happen to have an evil twin, you really need to protect your passcode with your sensitive data with a passcode.
This is like the first attempt at some kind of campy humor in the entire thing.
I feel like it's a violation.
And we were just talking about Spock.
It's an appropriation of something I identify with. And I'm offended, frankly. I don't like it.
I fucking love it.
The little culture that I can
I
embrace.
fucking love it. Bring it on.
Yeah, it works. It's part
Face
of the
ID
culture.
also works with Apple Pay. So to pay for things, you just double tap the button on the side. You look at iPhone 10 to authenticate.
Man, that is one sterile fucking coffee shop.
He's standing there with his head sticking up out of her iPhone.
Yeah. Well, what they're showing is nothing new, right? It's just
Apple Pay.
yeah. That's.
But okay, but it's the thing is she's just looking at her phone while it's doing the transaction. So it's like you gotta like stare at your phone.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass.
Every time you do a
like
transaction,
a fucking credit card. The credit card is easier.
Can you see me, phone? I'm here.
Yeah.
And it goes, yes, I can see you, master. And then it sends your American Express to the fucking biscuit or whatever.
Yeah. Or you punch a number in.
No,
Watch.
And hold it near the payment terminal to pay. It's that easy. Fast, intuitive, simple.
I guess it's. I mean.
You want that?
I think what I think is, if it really is what they say it is, why would it? I mean, how is that healthy? To make, something that is important, the transaction. To make it more simple. It's just strange. Like, why do you need to make it? It's just lazy. I mean, it's just weird. Is it that really takes that long to pay for something that it's that easier? And if it is that easier, then I think it'll just be bad. People who who don't have a sense of money will just have to rely on their phone all the more to take care of them, because they're just going to be like, because people are going to grow up without any sense of any transaction at all.
No friction.
Nothing. Like not counting money out. There's nothing. So the cognitive conditioning that will happen to the species, according to this scenario, this utopian plan. I mean,
it seems really weird to me though, because I feel like, why the do I gotta look at my phone while I transact?
Yeah, it's another thing you gotta do.
I mean, I've already taken my little key fob and stuck it up at the mobile pump. And that was 10 years ago when I got my discount.
That's what I'm saying. That's easier. It's 10 times easier than
I'm
this.
sitting here staring at my phone to make a payment on a thing. And I wonder, is this an improvement?
No, it's not an improvement, but it is a weird. It takes out a step.
I feel like it's just the sense that my phone is part of it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
and I feel like that's why people like it.
That's why people like it.
Part of it.
Exactly. It's a phallus. It's the phone.
Like, this is my single thing.
Yeah.
Like the watch. Like it's my phone. It's my text.
Yeah.
It's
people
my
like
time,
that. That's fetishized.
Everything.
That's totally fetishized. The fucking phone.
They look at their phone while they do the payment.
Yep.
And the phone says, "I know it's you."
It's so you can always look at your phone.
It's secure, and you know that your credit card isn't being, stolen or it's not fraud or whatever.
Yeah. So that you don't put any, nobody sees you type anything in,
Nobody sees you type anything in. It's like a Gilbert Gottfried.
I guess
Nobody sees you type anything.
I'm just thinking of that's the voice of the type of person who would be afraid of somebody watching them type their number in, because there are people like that.
Let's see how this transaction goes.
Face ID also works with third-party apps. Third-party apps already support Touch ID, and they'll work with Face ID. So apps like Mint, 1Password, E-Trade will all...
Apps like Money.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, who else is going to want...
Do you use any of that shit? I don't use that shit. I mean, trust me, I got money. I got money because the day is long.
All my money's in numismatic gold.
That's going to go so well on the YouTube. We're never getting on YouTube, you realize. That's all right. We got to figure out some other way.
Work with Face ID. So Face ID, it's face authentication for unlocking your iPhone and protecting your sensitive data. It uses the innovative TrueDepth camera system. It's trained with neural networks. It's easy to set up. It learns your face, and it adapts to your face over time. It's aware of your attention.
Wait, like I get old and this thing's going to know that's me? I'm going to have to keep updating it when I grow a beard. And
Yeah,
shit.
I betcha.
It works with Apple Pay.
I see a good
works with
short
third-party
story scenario in this
This
technology.
true depth camera system is
Like
incredible
Twilight Zone
technology, and it's going to
type.
enable so many great new user
So,
experiences.
am I the only person that sees what this is? This image?
Oh, it's placental?
It's that sand.
Oh, yeah, it's the magic window. I remember them.
That's what this is, right?
I see a womb. If you ask me what
Oh,
that
I
is.
see a fetus for sure. I'm just trying to say, like, that's the sand thing.
Yeah,
right?
but it's got more hues, more shades.
So that red stuff is the placenta.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know why they. It's like my teacher in high school, who they called him acid film. Really, what it looks like is the stuff they'd show behind the bands back in the day, like the light shows or
The oil,
the acid
shows?
films, like the kind when
Yeah.
they would literally right on the and run it through.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it just.
It does
it's
look psychedelic.
lame, kind of Northern
Big time
California
psychedelic, yeah.
hokum is what I think of when I see that.
The first one, of course, is Face ID.
Sorry,
The
but
team decided to create another
I mean,
user
ever since I was a kid, I
interface.
thought that.
This is a fun one. It has to do with emojis. Now, we use emojis to communicate
Oh, I
with others
love
and express
emojis.
emotion, but of course you can't customize
I wish I could
emojis.
You know
make-
what's great about emojis is that you can send a really dry text, and then you can just add an emoji, and then everyone knows that you're not serious.
Yeah,
The amount of
It's like-
expressiveness to them.
it's like not
Our team
really.
created something called
Yeah.
Animoji.
Oh my
These are
god.
animated emojis.
That we don't need this.
We already have this,
These are
don't we?
emojis
That like
you
defeats the
control
purpose
with
of
your
emoji.
face.
Oh.
Animojis track more than 50 facial muscle movements.
Oh god.
They've been meticulously animated to create amazing expressiveness.
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, the idea of emoji was kind of like a language, almost like a pictograph.
Look
you know?
at this though.
Yeah, it's like it's a base. This is an avatar, is what this is. I mean, that's not like an emoji. That's the
No,
wrong word for
yeah,
it.
it is
It's a fucking avatar, which is fine.
Is it?
I don't care, and it's creepy. It's weird.
Why
like
do you keep saying everything's fine?
I don't give a shit. Ultimately, like when I'm, I guess I don't know. I take it back. Like I complain about stuff, but fine meaning I don't see it as being so terrible. Like fine, like I don't see it.
Okay, terrible is like
stupid.
It is probably like an exaggeration. Terrible.
Well, not
But
this.
but
Other things are terrible that I've
just-
seen.
Just even just looking at this image and
It's
imagining
disgusting, yeah.
what it
it's
gonna mean for people.
Oh, yeah. It'll basically make them more alienated and
Can you imagine people sitting here with their phones, looking at their phones, making these expressions,
yeah. They'll
trying to get the fucking bear to communicate?
I don't think it'll sell.
their
I really
confusion.
don't think it's gonna. It's too gimmicky. No, like you said, nobody's gonna really be entertained by it.
Yeah. Okay, you're right.
I mean, it's like
You're
how
right. But this goes again. This is the thing that we ignore and joke
Yeah.
about that becomes the thing.
You can just watch this, can't you?
it's trying too hard.
The way you
I mean, they're
create
trying
shared
too hard to
emojis
make a
are
new
right
way
from
of communicating.
within
They're calling it
Apple Messages.
Animoji. You know, it's contrived. It's not.
Look at this though.
A little late. Where are you?
You can pick from a dozen different
That's just
animated
stupid.
emojis
It's gonna
to share
annoy
and
people.
express
The reason
whatever you
emoji
wanna
work
express.
is because they're neutral. They sit there like a letter. They're not engaging you.
I don't
They're
know,
not.
man.
Yes.
I'm
Only-
gonna totally break
Dude,
with you here.
This is like you know how popular stickers are. Not really that popular, but people use them because they're corny and they're
Are
hokey.
you 16 years old?
Well, little kids will use them, but adults aren't. I mean, nobody. Only,
I don't mean little kids. I mean teenagers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like whatever, but it's people will get bored with it. It's like it's childish.
I don't even think you gotta be a teenager for this. I think you can be in your 30s.
Maybe so. I don't know. It's. I mean, remember how they showed those ads, like how people are going to do really cool things with their apps that like interact.
I know, but this is different.
That's like
You
that.
can look at a screen and see a pig aping you.
Maybe. Okay, you're right. Maybe there's some people that will be rewarded by that. You're probably right. That here I am, because if there are plushies in the world, there are people who are going to like this. That's true.
Family and friends.
And maybe I pity those people more than I deplore this technology.
So iPhone 10 is packed with innovative technology.
I mean, I'm with you. I think that people we can try and have faith in humanity and say this is not going to take off because it's just a gimmick.
Yeah.
But I think what I mean is that people feel like they are unable to communicate their true feelings through text. And if they can attach something that will refine the sentiment, it should just be enough to send a smiley or a frown or a half in between slant or whatever. But we are so emotional.
That's true.
That's not enough.
And so veering to the illiterate.
Yeah.
You know? And people think that literacy is only not being able to read. Well, it's not being able to write.
Or see.
Or what do you mean? Yeah. Yeah. It's like you're living, you know, it makes, I guess makes me seem old, but I'm not that old. I'm not old enough to feel like I'm living in the future, right?
I totally agree.
I'm
not ready to say
I don't think
that.
a generation before us.
And this is exactly
I don't think a
what
generation
we said about Star Trek, which is that we're not there yet.
Yeah.
This is the fake try.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this does all this shit.
This is the massive up.
This is the
screw up.
Yeah.
This is the big regression. This is the collapse. And then afterwards is what happens.
Well, yeah, I agree. This is basically people are so apeshit because the crap not that it's flying cars or living like the Jetsons, but the people have been wanting to think technology will reinvent us for a long time.
Save us, make us whole, make us pure.
I'm really excited to invite out Craig Federici to show you iPhone 10 and what it's like to use it for the very first time.
Wow.
Craig?
Hey everybody. Wow. Well,
He's a silver fox.
thrilled.
Look at this guy. What the
He looks like rough trade to me.
Wow.
Look at that hair, man.
Look at those eyebrows. So, I mean, I would imagine he's like a big deal. And again,
he's a pretty
I'll
macho
say
motherfucker.
right now, no disrespect to you, whoever you are, you glorious white man. But let's just say you do look a bit like the Trivago guy.
Well, yeah.
Just a little.
He
bit.
looks artificial as I mean,
It's like Phil
styling.
Donahue meets the Trivago.
Pretty
guy.
much. Like it's like he looks like it's nobody dresses that way, you know, just to hang out. It's like, I got my really nice shirt on.
The last time I tucked in a shirt,
and I'm wearing my jeans because I'm like that. This is my personality.
I'm just casual like that.
Yep.
Be able to give all of you your first live look at iPhone 10.
Boy, this
is a phone we've been dreaming about for a long time, but the reality of it in your hand, it's really something epic. So let's take a look.
Oh wow, he's demoing it.
Here is iPhone 10. Now, unlocking it is as easy as looking at it and swiping up. And,
I bet you this guy
let's try that again.
is like.
Wait.
Ho. Let's go to backup here.
Oh my God.
There's a screw up.
Did you see that?
What happened?
Okay, right. So he tried the first one,
And it didn't work.
and it did not work.
Didn't this
and
happen?
And he said, "Oh ho ho!
Didn't this
let's
happen
try
before?
the backup." And then he wiped his face. Did you see this?
Yeah, he did.
I feel like we got to rewind this, just to look at
Sure.
it.
There he
Okay,
goes.
here we go.
Here is iPhone 10. Now, unlocking it is as easy as looking at it and swiping up. And, let's try that again. Ho. Let's go to backup here.
He's sweating. That's why. He's starting to get nervous.
Get right
is what I
in.
would guess.
So here we are, and you see this expansive.
And did you hear like just a slight something in the audience?
Yeah, cough.
There was something I heard. It was almost like
Yeah, there was tension.
it wasn't a whoa. It was a
Yeah.
which was sort of like
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
It actually didn't work.
didn't this happen before to them?
Display. It's just a beautiful canvas for all of your content and your gestures.
It's a fucking
I'm just gonna
galaxy.
go into the weather app here, and you can
It
just
looks
see
like
how
a
apps
galaxy.
look when they take advantage of the edge-to-edge display. And your photos, of course, are just gorgeous as well. Let's jump into this one. Just amazing.
This guy's not unctuous at all.
Of course, this is HDR video.
Horrible thing for the environment, mountain biking.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Awful. Just creates erosion everywhere it
Phil
occurs.
told you a little bit about multitasking with it. You just raise it, look at it, and swipe right up to get started.
Wow.
That's awesome.
But now it's also incredibly fast.
Why?
So
Why did they
do
think that?
again.
I still don't
Just
understand
raise it.
why that's such a great thing to have your little dingus recognize you. I don't get it because that's right, because we're saying it's like being validated by a machine, and if you're being validated by an object that you fetishize, it's psychologically rewarding, I guess.
It sees you.
Yeah, if my guitar saw me, it would creep me the
isn't
f
what
out.
People who really love each other say, I
Yeah,
see you.
that's what they say. People want to be like I was saying. Like I don't care if people like me or not, just as
see
long
you.
as they can. I communicate. Like
see you,
I'm getting
Caretaker.
a message. Thank you. I see you, Johnny D. I see you back,
Is it Jimmy D?
Jimmy D. That's it.
Look at it, swipe. I don't have to wait. And it's also really, really smart. So let's say I wake my phone and I'm not looking at it. It stays locked. But once I give it my attention, well, it unlocks and I can get right in.
Give it your attention.
So it's always looking, is what I'm saying.
It's always asking for your attention.
always on.
Yeah.
The shutter is always
yeah.
open.
Yeah.
Will you listen to me when I say that phone is always
Yeah.
looking?
Yeah.
Or will you just go, oh, you're so paranoid. Don't be a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah. It's a tool.
The shutter's open.
It's really cool. Now, Face ID is also great for Apple Pay capabilities that provide a whole new class of augmented reality experiences. Now, we've been working on one with Snapchat, and I'd like to show it to you now.
God.
So I'm going to launch in. You see it builds a mesh of my face, and now I can just select a mask.
See, that guy's not creepy.
It's just unreal.
That guy's not creepy at
Check
all.
out this one.
That's not creepy either.
Now look at the detail over the eyes, the incredible metallic reflections.
That's not going to be awesome for weirdos who want to stalk and harass people while enjoying.
So you're worried about the social deviant.
Well,
threat.
this seems like a beautiful tool of social deviance, doesn't it? What would be creepier
Like
than
the
a bear?
stalker potential.
What would be creepier than a little cute animal telling you how to suck their? Seriously.
I don't know.
That's pretty fucking creepy.
I honestly don't know.
It's really creepy. This is disturbing.
I'm disturbed by it.
Yeah,
But
it's-
I don't know if it's the deviants hiding in the woods that I'm worried about.
Well, no, that makes it worse. I mean,
I'm just worried
they're
about
the
this
ones-
guy. Like, look at that.
Yeah. What the is that
Quality of the
supposed to
tracking
be?
is-
Like
it's just
Venice?
stunning.
Carnival of
It's
Venice?
stunning. Like, what the? Okay, so I'll just say this. You just got on Tinder, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. I gotta tell you something about Tinder. There are women on Tinder who would rather be a deer than a human,
Oh, yeah, I believe that.
and so they've altered their face to make that so.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Why is this on Tinder only? Or why we only know of this on
You're
Tinder?
gonna see it.
Oh. It's like so it's like, any other weird kind of cosmetic fetishes like that I should be aware of? Why deer? That's so bizarre.
Because a deer is cute.
That's true.
Has big eyes.
Oh. Bambi.
Yeah, Bambi.
They physically had the surgery.
No, they just do it on Instagram.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Or not Instagram, Snapchat.
Yeah, on Instagram it's like puppy dog ears and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
That I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
That's old, dude. That's the cute and simple.
Oh, so I'm just old.
Or you're? I don't know. I guess
I'm just behind.
I guess.
Okay, great.
I guess that's like
24/7, 365 from the Caretaker. This is
I
what,
thought you
this
were,
is what you will
I thought
get.
I was looking forward to seeing women.
This is what you will take.
I was looking.
Swallow.
You got me all excited about seeing women
Absorb.
who had like cosmetically changed themselves to look like deer.
No, I was talking about Snapchat bullshit.
Like you're talking about that fake augmented.
I just wanted to
reality.
tell you that's what Tinder's like.
I was hoping the real life.
Dude, just
Now,
I'm
of course,
simple.
many of us like to communicate with emoji. And with animals,
Many of us like to communicate with just emoji. I don't think so.
Animoji. He's talking about it again.
It's available as an app right inside of Messages. I can just go right in here, and it immediately starts tracking me. So I can make whatever expression I want, like, and just pick that up and use it as a sticker, drop it on my message like that.
See, that's
We also
totally
let you manipulate these in
useless.
full screen. You can audition your favorites. And
That
there's some
doesn't
really
convey
great
shit.
Ones, like,
If I don't know, because you can't see when he was talking, it didn't. It looked. It's like bad CGI. It doesn't. It's not. It ain't doing it. It ain't conveying. I don't think it's going to convey expressions.
It's gonna get there.
Well, not yet though. This doesn't do it.
This is it.
This doesn't convey expressions
it.
though. It's.
This is it.
I mean,
cat, so expressive and ferocious. But a happy puppy.
but
Check out
people-
the physics in the ears.
that's creepy. It's just
We've
weird.
got a chicken.
See, look, and people are going to have to be doing
Okay.
like this. Well, yeah, that's tiring.
So
Nobody
he just
wants
said,
to. Yeah. Nobody's going to do that.
you
for
don't
very
think people
long.
are gonna do that?
No, because it's annoying. No, listen.
But wouldn't it be amazing if people did?
It would be funny. It would be hilarious
Wouldn't
if
that
you
be great?
just want to look forward to seeing tools and douchebags walking down the street going like this, so you could laugh at them. That's the only thing. Because you had the whole Pokemon thing, you were having fun laughing at that. So you're thinking, cool, I can laugh at this too. But I don't think anybody is really going to embrace it. It's too asinine. It's just stupid.
I would love to see it though.
Yeah, it would be funny.
And the unicorn, mythical creature, favorite of the startup. And
Those freaks. Yeah, there you go. That's the
if
accuracy.
you were by
Wait. So the turd.
Yeah.
What's this about?
The turd emoji itself, or why he picked the turd emoji?
I mean, he's showing a iPhone,
Yeah, with the turd
a
emoji.
giant shit.
talking. A giant talking shit. That's what the iPhone is a talking shit.
I don't know. Is that what he's telling us?
That's the Illuminati are telling us apparently.
Oh God.
Why would he choose it?
If you were by chance wondering what humanity would do when given access to the most advanced facial tracking technology available, you now have your answer.
Because it's cute. It's like potty
Now,
humor.
These can be so
That's
much fun,
why
you're
they
going to want to
chose
share
it.
them. Unfortunately, we let you record messages.
'Cause it
So I'm
makes
gonna
them
record
feel
a message
edgy.
here for Tim. Hey, Tim, I'm not sure what the protocol
See,
is
that just,
here, but I'd like
it's
to call
like,
dibs
it's
on the
annoying to
box
look
for
at
my
and
favorite
try and
emoji.
follow and listen to what
Which
he's
one
saying.
do you like?
Normal conversation isn't gonna be exploited this way very often. And the person who enjoys it is like, I'm doing it. You have to
Okay.
to entertain.
So imagine the world of anonymity.
Yeah.
Let's say there's a new dating paradigm where you never see anyone. All you do is look at raccoon versus robot. And you look for weeks and you have conversations for weeks. You
Yeah.
can see their expressions. You can see the sarcasm in the joke they make. You hear their actual voice coupled with this character that sees their actual expressions.
Yeah.
Including just subtle eye movements.
But why wouldn't you ever...
It's primitive now, but it's going to be
Why wouldn't you ever meet?
Infidelity. I guess I'm wondering if that's where it goes. Is that...
People will be satisfied? No. With just that? Some people, yeah.
I don't know if satisfied with just that, but I would say that it might make it... There might be a market for a way to take our images out of the equation for the first... In other words, let's say you build an app and it's the first month you only are allowed to communicate by avatar.
Yeah, well, that takes it back to the anonymity. That returns the internet.
This genderless, kind of
like it used
incredible
to be.
Thing.
Like it was with the dog,
or with the classified ad.
They can't tell you online. They can't tell you if you're a dog. You know, we go back to that, which I think is more healthy, to be honest.
Yeah, I think possibly this is the most utopian ideal
Maybe.
that exists within media.
You're right.
There's
Aesthetically,
this idea that we can separate ourselves from the imagery, and that the AI will be able to completely interpret ourselves, and that there will be this completely unbiased picture of who we are.
Yeah,
and yet that is a fucking lie. That is a fucking travesty. That is a trap. That is the worst fucking thinking since, I don't know, since the beginning of this podcast.
Yeah.
But that is scary shit to me.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't tell you the truth. You can look at that and it's like watching a fucking Pixar movie.
Yeah. You can't tell.
It doesn't matter.
It's phony.
You and I,
it's easier to
either one of us could be controlling that fox and be influencing people like Svengali.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't fucking be true because neither you or I have the charm to actually influence anyone to do anything.
No.
That is certain.
Yeah.
There is no question that neither of us are charismatic or powerful enough to make anyone think or do anything other than what they would automatically do.
True. And if anything, all we do is encourage that further.
If anything, all we would do is become really popular raccoons. Or whatever the that is.
That's a fox.
Oh. I think we're close to the end.
Cool.
Tim, I'm not sure what the protocol is here, but I'd like to call dibs on the fox for my favorite emoji. Which one do you like?
Now, you can send it with just a tap, and it appears as a looping video right inside the transcript.
He thinks he owns it.
We're really lucky for our grand finale. We might just get a response back from Tim. Oh, here it is. Let's take a look.
Take me to your leader. Wait a minute, Craig. I am your leader. Let's wrap this thing up.
Yeah, little kids are going to love this. Little kids are going to love this, and they'll probably grow up using it. And as the technology improves, they'll use it even more.
Yeah.
So that is your first look at the new iPhone 10 and the amazing experience with the True Depth camera and Animoji.
I don't know. Maybe it's healthier than...
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Thank you, Craig. Now let's talk about the amazing cameras in iPhone 10. But the big news on the camera in the iPhone 10 is that it has dual optical image stabilization. There's also a better quad LED two-tone flash that has twice the uniformity of light on our subjects. This is absolutely beautiful. Great dynamic range, detail. The textures are simply stunning. Now there's zero shutter lag, and that helps to freeze motion so we can get a photo like this. The OIS delivers low light performance, so now you can get incredible low light images like this with a telephoto.
We lost our entire YouTube
audience.
Just like, it was like 30 seconds of nothing.
I got nothing. I'm knocked out. It looks like a giant severed head.
It's great for photos. It's amazing for 4K video. And like iPhone 8, it's tuned for AR applications. A11 Bionic chips, CPU, GPU, and ISP.
Bionic
and ARKit is tuned for iPhone for taking selfie photographs. And now with iPhone 10.
Okay, he just said selfie photographs.
They're trying to legitimate selfies. They're trying to, because when you say selfies, people are like, oh, that's just asinine and stupid.
Yeah.
But he's trying to say selfie photographs when like everybody knows.
That's the style of photograph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In its true depth camera, it really delivers a breakthrough in the photos you can take for selfies.
They're told to applaud
And
there.
people are going to be blown away with the selfies you can take with the iPhone 10. This is absolutely beautiful. 2 high-performance cores, 4 high-efficiency cores, our new second generation.
Did he say 4.3 billion transistors?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And that's not even on the list.
No.
Performance controller that uses all 6 cores at once, our first Apple design graphics processing unit. All this performance, I'm sure as you expect, does come with a hit to battery life. We've increased it. Yes, it lasts.
Is that good?
2 hours doesn't seem like very long, much longer. I mean, is that big a deal? Like, 2 hours isn't that long.
No.
It's not like it's a big deal. Like, you
Like, oh man, I just like missed that 2 hours.
yeah, like you can't just plug the fucker in, you know.
That's 2 hours more.
I can
Again,
see like
Hardware and
8
software
hours
teams
more
work
would be a big
really hard to
deal.
deliver 2 more hours of all-day battery life to us. I'm sure many of you do this. I do this. I have a lot of Apple products. I love them.
Hey, Caretaker.
Yeah.
Do you do this?
Do what?
This, he said, I'm sure a lot of people do this. I do this. Do you do this?
I don't know what he's doing.
This.
What? Charge my phone?
He's just, do you do all that?
No.
Use them all day long. I charge them at night. You plug in your cables. You plug in your chargers. You take those cables and chargers with you on the road when you travel.
Yeah, I do that.
We think we have an idea of how to make this a better experience. And here it is. It's a mat that you place your iPhone 8 or iPhone 10 down.
Yeah,
and it just
they've
starts
had
to
that for a
charge.
while for
And there's a beautiful new interface.
first Galaxy.
It doesn't stop there. You can place your Series
Is
3
this
Apple.
becoming like an Android fanboy video? It's like, oh, Android. Oh, no, that's an Android feature from 1987.
Well, I didn't write it. I mean, they're the one who decided to do it that way.
That way.
Watch down on it. And it starts to charge as well. And you can place your AirPods with the optional new wireless charging case on it, and it starts to charge as well. This is not possible with current standards.
Now that's a good
But our team
idea.
knows how to do this. We call it
Because
air power.
Air power. Air power, eh?
We hope
Yeah.
people love it, that it encourages others to create.
Do you notice this like red, white, and blue thing that's going on? I
Yeah.
know it's kind of like rainbow, orange, and stuff, but it feels pretty.
It's
pretty
getting
patriotic.
It's getting more and more. It shifts from the weird, hippy dippy, whatever, to
Sand,
this, yeah.
multicultural. This is
more,
like like America.
yeah.
More advanced solutions based on technology like this. We're going to be working with the Chief
Banner-like.
Standards team
It
to
is
incorporate these
banner-like.
benefits into the future.
Look at that,
Is
red,
the
white, and blue.
future of the smartphone.
Yeah, there you go.
It is packed with many innovative features, huge list. We won't go through them all. They add up to a
actually
new,
pink.
better experience.
But it's orange to red, which
We're
is
so
like
excited
pink.
about iPhone 10.
brilliant.
We created a beautiful video to tell you all about it.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite part when we have these videos.
For more than a decade, our intention has been to create an iPhone that is all display. A physical object that disappears into the experience. This is iPhone 10. Developing the form and display together defines a whole new integration, making the boundary between the device and the screen hard
This is
to
like
discern.
so corny.
Making the boundary between the device and the screen hard to discern.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Look at that giant black border.
Yeah. It's just,
What is hard to discern about that?
I don't know what they're saying. And then the way the English that they're using, it doesn't make any sense. The device and the screen, the gap between the device and the screen is hard to discern. It's the screen of the device that we're discerning, so there is no gap between the device and the screen because they're
The medium is the message, my friend.
the morphology is the you know it's gibberish. It's fucking gibberish. And what I'm laughing at is this is like 80s. This is like 80s kitsch, is what you're looking at.
But
me.
I just don't get this thing about seamless whatever. Like
yeah.
giant black border.
The custom OLED panel line with the external surfaces. Mechanical button. There's no home button. A single swipe takes you to the home screen. A more responsive touch system. The
It's just
polished
stupid.
stainless steel band.
It's like, why? Why would you not want a button to push? Why? Because you don't need a... Yeah, you kind of do need a button. You know?
Because everyone
It's simpler to
wants
have a
to
button.
just look at their phone and then have it turn on
Yeah.
and present their stream in
That's
a
the goal.
recliner. And they just look at their phone and it presents all of their recommended content, things
Yeah.
you might like. Here are all of the things you might like.
Yeah.
And that is what they want. They don't actually want it, though. That's the thing. They don't actually want it. They just will respond positively when it's given to them. And that's the whole problem with human-centered design, or human-centric design, is that we assume that human positive response, that uptake, that user contribution and subscription and participation is a validation of design.
No. It's
No.
the conditioning.
It's the conditioning.
It's a conditioned response. I mean, yeah, that's all.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, exactly.
But that's the one finger
the
thing,
myth.
right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be wonderful if you could just control it with one finger? And your first answer was no. That.
Yeah, it's just
I have no
awkward.
interest in that.
It's just stupid. It's just like removing it further from you. You know, you want to have as much involvement as possible to, you know. But their involvement, they'd rather have the involvement be remove the involvement from your conscious mind, moving your finger, but make the involvement strong with your unconscious mind, where it's trying to like figure out perspective as you're moving around a fake D&D table.
I think we've been doing this. I think we've been up to this for about 6 hours now.
I think we have.
And I think that's okay, because I think we got about 3 or 4 episodes worth of
at
stuff.
least.
So let's just get to the end of
The
this here.
water-resistant all-glass design uses extraordinary depth-sensing technology.
Do you think there's guys that wish they could fit in there and live?
Yeah.
I bet you there is.
Yeah. It's like a new fetish.
Yeah.
Like they've been consumed by the phone like a vor.
With a glance.
There it is. It's Masinger again.
We call this FaceID.
See the dots?
It maps the unique geometry of your face with over 30,000 invisible dots. This data is analyzed by the neural engine on the A11 bionic chip, the
It's
first
like
of its
Tron
kind.
all of a sudden.
Your iPhone now recognizes you.
Please just explain to me how this image right here is not dystopian red meat.
Yeah, it is. It's absurd. It's like I saying, like, do you think other people from other countries see this and they can view it for what it is and not, you know?
Like, I mean, this is just absolutely totalitarian,
Yeah,
crazy propaganda.
that's what I'm saying. Like somebody who grew up behind the curtain.
It's like, all it is just, I'm just being triggered by like these cues. Yeah. It's not that I'm reading any meaning into it. It's just, I've seen this before.
Yeah. I mean, it's all to, and then there's the soporific emotion. It's all, everything, the presentation is geared to like, make you like, it's hypnotic, you know? It's very strange, to say the least. I don't know.
Even in the dark, and will adapt to your physical changes. This makes your face,
I mean, it's like
your secure password.
It's like an unconscious, you know, satire. That's what it feels like.
That's what it feels like. It's begging the
So
joke.
with just a look, you can authenticate your phone or use Apple Pay.
And that's what I think it's
The
about.
true depth camera
Yeah.
also enables
Is that
new
we are
experiences,
willing
like bringing emojis
to make
life
the joke
by mapping more than
Yeah.
by pointing this out and just saying, I'm controlling the monkey
Yeah.
emoji.
We should just cut this up, this video, images from this video up, and just generate memes for the
I
rest
mean,
of
we could for the rest of our lives. But if we can get someone to sync this audio with this video, I
Yeah.
think we're going to be really happy.
I think it'll be
50
entertaining.
facial muscles in real time, so you can be happy or sad or cross. Effect of real studio lighting.
I mean, I can kind of do that kind
On
of
the
shit
back,
by
the
tweaking
dual
it
camera
anyway,
system
after
is
the fact.
completely redesigned. It's made
But
it
it's not going to look as good as that, I grant you.
Dude, you can't do that.
No, not quite like that. But you can change. Yeah, that's right. You can't change the lighting. It looks like you can change the lighting, but then the
No.
pixels you can. But the pixels don't remain. You lose. You wash out. You can change it in some level, but it'll.
You can't change the lighting.
smarter by the A11 Bionic
Only
chip.
Apple can change the lighting.
With machine learning, the camera detects elements in the scene to optimize.
I
the
can make
image
some things
before
that
the
don't
photo
pop.
is even
Is this a
taken.
skimboard, dude?
That's kind of like changing the
It's a
lighting.
skimboard.
Yeah,
We
old
use
school.
Every day now delivers so much more. And as iOS becomes the world's
Guy's having
largest
another
platform,
hallucination.
Look, there's a
augmented
T-Rex on the
reality
basketball
will
court.
redefine
Hey, guys. Watch out. Look out for the T-Rex.
It's such a juvenile, asinine appeal.
He's shooting from outside the three-point line.
Pass it to the T-Rex.
This is iPhone 10.
Oh, man.
That's Wozniak.
The team works hard to make iPhone 8 and iPhone 10 in the most environmentally friendly manner possible.
Didn't we already see
Arsenic-free
this?
display
Yeah, they're
glass,
just. This is the
mercury-free
summation.
displays. They're BFR-free PVC materials.
Which means what?
Really proud of that list, so I like to say it every time. iPhone 10 also comes in two configurations, 64 gigs and 256 gigabytes. It'll be priced
That's insane.
$9.99.
64.
You can order it
I've never
starting
had
on
anything
October
with 64.
27th. And they begin to ship on November 3rd. So this is the future of the smartphone shipping this year.
Smartphone.
So
This is the future of the smartphone.
You think he has a speech impediment he's been working on?
No, I'm just saying it's smartphone. I like that idea.
Smartphone.
this is our lineup for the holidays.
The
Now, every year we say
Smursh
it's a great
phone.
lineup for the holidays, and it is. But this year is really special.
This year.
It starts with iPhone SE, iPhone 6S, iPhone 7, the new generation iPhone 8, and the futuristic iPhone 10.
We got a sale going on.
Yeah.
Prices, they're dropping. They are dropping. The iPhone SE is $349. $349.
What did it used to be?
I don't know. I just mean this shit is on fire sale right now. Look at that. The X is the $1,000 smartphone. Okay.
That's absurd.
Let's just talk about $1,000 for a second. What does that buy?
Cut a nice neck through guitar usually.
Like a good solid wood.
Yeah.
American or Japanese?
Yeah. Well, definitely should buy an American guitar. I don't see why not.
Yeah.
I mean, Japanese guitars are good too. I mean, you could buy a great, but you know, you should be able to get a decent American guitar for that much, for that amount. I should hope.
Through neck.
I should think.
What do you think the through neck guitar would give you in comparison to the iPhone X?
Personally, a lot more. I mean, there's that portrait thing. I guess, yeah, if I was, you know, yeah, I could see if I was taking a lot of portraits, that would be fun with that lighting thing. And if I was watching a lot of movies, you know, if I gave a shit about watching stuff on my little thing, I watch, you know, YouTube maybe, things that are weird and strange, but it's, and I'll watch clips of movies, but to watch a whole movie on, I don't know, I can't do that. I never could.
Could
Really
you on the
basic.
iPhone X? Though?
No, I don't think I would enjoy it. I'd play games on it, I'm sure. Like
10 years ago, when Steve introduced the world to iPhone, I skate to where the puck is going to be, not where it has been. Steve said that's what Apple does. We skate to where the puck is going to be.
that is
And that's
really
what
not
iPhone
profound,
10
to say
is
the
all
least.
about. Thank you. Back to you, Tim.
That's hilarious. That's really fucking funny.
I run to where the ball is gonna be.
Yeah, I pick things up and put them down. The trick is, if you go where the puck is now, by the time you get there,
It's not there
the puck
anymore.
won't be there anymore.
there anymore
So you
now,
got to
is
know,
it?
you got to know where it's gonna be.
You go after the puck. You got to remember it's going a lot faster than you are.
That's yeah. It is kind of Heisenbergian though when you think about it.
God. All right.
It's like Yogi Berra speaking physics. There's this guy again.
iPhone 10, this really is the future. We've made a great, fun new ad that I'd love to show to you.
There's more of that magic window.
Time you call on me, I drop what I do. You are my best friend and we've got some things to do.
This fake soul music I'm really sick of.
So basically, it's gonna be a big fucking crazy magic sand.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, because it's got all those fucking pixels.
So I would assume. Did you just say pixels?
Yeah.
Pixels.
Isn't that the way it's
It's
spelled?
like the French pixels.
It's a cell. It's a pixel.
You just said pixels.
It looks like a liquid. That's why all the jism around it.
Yeah. You're
'Cause
just
it's
gonna have a
splashing.
magic sand.
Yeah.
Question is, of all the features that he revealed
Yeah.
for iPhone X,
Yeah.
isn't the most impressive thing the magic sand?
Well, they keep showing. They've been showing.
They keep
that
showing
image.
it. I think it's a feature.
It's got to be able to do
But
it.
what if it wasn't? And they got your iPhone X and you said,
That would be
can't
kinda
fucking- I want to do magic sand. I don't care about my messages, my email, my LinkedIn. I don't care about any of it.
I want
I
the
just want to
magic
do
sand.
magic sand.
Yeah.
And I want to open my phone with my face.
Yeah, I want to open it with my butt.
That is iPhone 10. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It's mega church.
It's so mega church.
So what a morning we've had. Apple Watch Series 3 with cellular, which gives you the freedom to go anywhere you want with or without your iPhone.
Squirt.
Apple TV 4K brings the magic of the cinema straight to your
Oh
living
man,
room.
that movie.
Incredible 4K and HDR content.
Let me ask this. Is the Apple TV waterproof? Because the iPhone and
They
the
keep showing
iWatch
it.
are
Yeah, I
waterproof.
guess it's not. That there's no spray around.
What if
it?
there was like you were watching the Apple TV by the pool?
Yeah, and it fell in accidentally.
That seems like a weakness,
Yeah,
you know?
it kind of does.
iPhone 8, a beautiful glass design,
iPhone 8.
incredible cameras, wireless charging, A11 Bionic chip. We think you're going to love it. An iPhone 10, the most advanced iPhone we've ever. It really is the future of the smartphone.
That was the mustard, right?
What?
The mustard?
Yeah, what did he say? I was.
That was the mustard. So that was like 2 minutes of mustard.
Yeah.
Every other thing had like 10 seconds of mustard. That was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see how it works out. On to the next thing. This has been like, this is their last and biggest revelation.
Yeah.
And his mustard is just, it's like an inch thick.
It is.
And we began this morning with some inspiring words from Steve.
It's like turning into church again.
One of the ways that I believe people express their appreciation to the rest of humanity is to make...
Did someone just say bullshit or like
Yeah, sounded like it. That's fucked. Like, rewind it. Let's hear it again.
The rest of humanity is to make something wonderful and put it out there.
It did sound like you did that.
We work really... I think Steve would be really proud of them.
Oh yeah, their temple. I forgot about that.
I'd like to thank everyone at Apple who made today possible.
Who are the rest of them? Just devotees?
This is almost like some kind of like thanking you for your service.
Yeah. Oh
like,
yeah.
This is like the people who fought in the foreign war.
Yeah. We're honoring these people.
And everyone that worked so hard on this theater, and I would encourage all of you to join us there and get your hands on these wonderful products.
What about the
Thank
donuts?
you so much for spending the morning with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim.
Good luck.
And it goes silent again. Like this weird... Oh, boom. Out.
Yeah.
Out. So that's the deal, man. The Apple special event. 6 hours of... I would say, you know, for our first shot out, pretty good shit.